QUiNTiN Banks. If you're onto the channel, of course, you guys gotta like and subscribe. That way you guys are in tune with the latest and greatest information. If you guys want your PPP loan, make sure you guys like this video and subscribe. I will be giving out tips and actually how to receive a PPP loan. A lot of people think these PPP loans are over, but it's still different ways that you guys can actually receive a loan and different grants in your area. Today's video is a member of my channel. They begin to say my bank still has a freeze on my PPP2 funds even after sending docs. So let me know in the comment section where you guys stand. I know there are tons and tons of people who are still waiting for their PPP loans, who are still waiting for, just different ways of getting money to their business, right? We all know there's different, there's just different ways you guys can go about actually saving money and getting money for your business, right? My member of my channel began to say, so both of my PPP loans were deposited into my personal checking account due to not having a business checking account at that time, which was the beginning of 2021. My bank put a freeze to my second PPP May 2021 funds and requested documents, which I understand because of all the fraud that has been happening. I provided all my documents, including 2019-2020, filed tax documents with Schedule C's, IRS, EIN letter, SBA form 2483, current active business registration certificate from the state, etc. They then requested an opinion legal letter, from an attorney stating the business is legal. So I went and spent money, $500+ for this legal letter. Basically, months have passed, and now they are saying their legal team will reach out to me. 4 months, and nobody has reached out to me regards to this matter. It's sad to say, right? It really is sad to say, and I said this before years ago when this stuff was going on, when it's easy and convenient for them to contact you, but it's hard for us to contact them, right? And that's why I said if you're going to be filing these loans, if you're going to be doing these PPP loans, and getting any other grants or anything from the government, make sure you have all of your documents in order, because at the end of the day, you're going to need a phone number. If you receive emails, you get as much information as you can from your lender from the other side, numbers, emails. That way, if you need them, you'll have all the contact information. All right, they begin to say both of my PPP loans are forgiven and paid for by the SBA. I have the payment confirmation letter for both. I have provided the bank with both of these letters, and they still are not releasing my second PPP funds. My account is still open, just my PPP2 funds are on freeze. How is this even legal? Not even the SBA has given me so much trouble than this bank. So frustrating. Anyone on the same situation? P.S. Bank is Mid-Florida Credit Union. So let me know in the comment section if you guys got Mid-Florida Credit Union. Obviously, I'm not in Florida right now, so I don't know too much about this credit union, but let me know in the comment section. Is it a good credit union? Have you guys been having issues with this credit union? Somebody began to say contact U.S. Treasury and Consumer Finance Department of U.S. Government. They'll get the ball going. That's good information. Thank you. I just filed a complaint. Hope this helps. These banks were holding people's PPP money left and right. You have recourses. Good luck. The bank is Mid-Florida Credit Union, an absolutely mess of a bank. I was about asking this. Probably the amount was way over the bank limit. Have you requested an appointment with your account officer? That should help. I had a similar issue with First Citizens Bank sometime last year, but my account officer really helped. Get in touch and see how that can help. I can imagine the frustration. And that is one thing I've actually heard some other people do, And basically, right, you got a personal account, you're getting a certain amount, let's just say you get your direct deposit on there, right? Every 2 weeks, every month, whatever the case may be, right? Then you get a big lump sum check, I don't know, let's just average PPP loans check, I don't know, 10,000, 20, 30, whatever the case may be, right? Some people getting it even more. So the bank sees a big lump sum. Sometimes they do freeze your account. They want to see what is going on. Where is this payment coming from? XYZ, right? Looks suspicious to them, right? As far as that whole time, I'm not too sure why or how long it is, if there's a specific date. But for the most part, I do know a lot of people have been going through this as well. Let me know in the comment section where you guys stand. If you guys heard anything about the PPP loan, let me know in the comment section as well. As always, my name is QUiNTiN Banks. Stay loyal, stay blessed, stay true, stay you.
Have a lot of moving parts you want to keep track of, from figuring out if you are eligible for a payment, how much money you qualify for, and to what to do if you don't receive your full amount. It can be even more confusing if you receive Social Security benefits like SSI and SSDI, or you run into problems of any kind with how the IRS is sending your payment. Why is there so much to know about these third payments? The $1.9 trillion American Rescue Plan that authorizes the checks reworked key details about the checks, including income limits, dependent benefits, and a major expansion to the child tax credit. Here's when the CTC payments could arrive and who's eligible. Some adjustments were also made to citizenship-based eligibility requirements. And with the IRS making payments in the middle of this year's tax season, your taxes play a big role in determining whether you'll get a check for the full amount, and when, especially now that tax day 2020 is May 17th. We'll walk you through what to know, including guidance on how to claim any missing stimulus money and how to check your payment status with the IRS. P.S. Here's what's being said about a fourth stimulus check so far. This story was recently updated. More than 30 million new stimulus checks could arrive 3 ways. Take a look at our stimulus check scorecard to keep tabs on how many payments the IRS sent out so far, and who's received them. The IRS continues to send out waves of payments through paper checks in the mail, or EIP prepaid debit cards, and some still as direct deposits. Here's how to track a mailed payment. There's a third option as well. Social Security beneficiaries such as SSI, SSDI, and recipients of veterans' benefits could get their stimulus payments as a direct express card. Social Security recipients are starting to get their checks the week of April 5th. Plus-up payments. If the IRS underestimated the size of your check, you could receive a plus-up payment. For example, if your income was lower in 2020 than it was 2019 if you added new child or dependent on their 2020 tax return, you might qualify for more money than the IRS sent you if it calculated your payment based on your 2019 taxes. These ongoing payments started with those received their checks in March. Hold-ups will happen, and finding help may not be easy. Any problem with stimulus check delivery, or even a calculation error, could keep you from getting your check. For example, if you moved, you need to make sure the IRS has your new address, not only the USPS. And depending on which tax year the IRS uses when processing your stimulus payment, any difference could mean you only receive a partial payment, and you have to wait for the rest. One example would be if you gained a dependent in 2020, including a new baby, but the IRS bases your stimulus check on your 2019 tax return. Read more below for which tax year the IRS will use for you. Unfortunately, solving a problem with your payment isn't so straightforward. With the first check, the IRS hired 3,500 new telephone representatives to take your call and published 2 help numbers. By the third check, the IRS is telling people not to call. We share some suggestions for detangling an issue. Your current tax return could make a huge difference in your payment amount. Tax season and the timing of a third stimulus check overlap, especially now that the tax day deadline has moved to May 17th. If you submitted your 2020 tax return, but the IRS didn't process it yet, how to know? It will base your total on income from either your 2019 tax return, or even earlier, whichever it has on hand when it determines the size of your payment. If you didn't